Hey, friend, can you imagine that a tiny walnut, something you might have tucked away in your kitchen, could change your life? As a doctor with 20 years of digging into what keeps us healthy, I'm excited to share why walnuts are so special. Just a few a day can sharpen your mind, strengthen your heart, and help you sleep like a baby. Sounds almost too simple, right? But trust me, this little nut is a game changer. Stick with me as we explore the science, meet real people who transform their lives with walnuts, and discover easy ways to make them part of your day. By the end, you'll know if walnuts are right for you and how to enjoy them without ever getting bored. Ready to unlock a healthier you? Let's dive in. Why walnuts? The science that makes them shine. Walnuts are more than a snack, they're a nutritional treasure chest, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, fiber, and minerals like magnesium, zinc, and selenium. They nourish your whole body. In my 2 decades as a physician, I've seen many superfoods hyped up, but walnuts stand out because they support your brain, heart, bones, and more. Let's explore 10 incredible ways they can transform your health, one bite at a time. 1. A sharper mind for every age. Your brain runs the show, and walnuts are its biggest fan. Their omega-3s, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, strengthen brain cell membranes, boosting memory and focus. Antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenol shield your brain from oxidative stress, which ages it and raises risk for diseases like Alzheimer's. A 2015 study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that adults over 50 who ate walnuts regularly scored higher on memory tests. Clara, a 65-year-old retired teacher, came to me worried about forgetting names. It was tough to see her confidence slip. I suggested sprinkling 5 to 8 walnuts on her morning oatmeal. 3 months later, she was recalling old memories with ease and leading her book club with a new spark. She told me, "My mind feels alive again." Walnuts are a simple way to keep your brain sharp, especially as you age. Try them in your breakfast and feel the difference. Now, let's see how walnuts care for your heart. 2. A heart that beats strong. Your heart works nonstop, and walnuts are here to keep it happy. Loaded with omega-3s, ALA, and arginine, they lower bad LDL cholesterol, boost good HDL cholesterol, and relax blood vessels to improve circulation. 2019 study in Circulation showed that daily walnut eaters had better cholesterol levels and a lower risk of heart disease, especially after 50. Tom, a 52-year-old construction worker, walked into my clinic with high blood pressure and a family history of heart trouble. He was scared of ending up like his father, who had a heart attack young. I recommended adding 5 to 8 walnuts to his lunch salad. 6 months later, his blood pressure was down, his cholesterol improved, and his doctor cut back his meds. Tom said, "A few nuts changed everything." Walnuts are a tasty, natural way to protect your heart. Toss them into your next meal and feel the love. Next, let's keep your bones strong. 3. Bones built to last. As we age, our bones can weaken, making fractures and osteoporosis concern. Walnuts are packed with magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin K, all working together to boost bone density. A 2017 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher magnesium intake was linked to stronger bones, especially in older adults. Maria, a 70-year-old grandmother, came to me after a fall fractured her wrist. Her osteoporosis diagnosis made her fear losing her independence. Alongside her treatment, I suggested blending walnuts into her smoothies for their bone-supporting nutrients. A year later, her bone density stabilized, and she was back to gardening with her grandkids. She said, "I feel strong again." Walnuts are a powerful ally for staying active. Add them to your smoothie and keep moving with ease. Let's explore how walnuts can make your gut happy. For a happy gut, a happier you. Your gut is like a second brain, and walnuts are its best friend. Their fiber keeps digestion smooth, preventing constipation, while their prebiotic properties feed beneficial gut bacteria. A 2018 study in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that walnuts boost microbiome diversity, which supports digestion, immunity, and even your mood. Sarah, a 45-year-old nurse, was struggling with bloating that left her sluggish. She was hesitant about diet changes, but I suggested walnuts as a mid-afternoon snack. A month later, her bloating eased, and she felt lighter and more energized. Sarah said, "My guts never felt better." Walnuts are a simple way to nurture your digestion. Try them as a snack and see how great you feel. Now, let's make your skin glow. 5. Radiant skin from within. Want skin that turns heads? Walnuts are loaded with antioxidants like polyphenol and vitamin E, which fight free radicals that cause wrinkles. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, while zinc and selenium repair and protect your skin. A 2016 study in the Journal of Dermatological Science linked omega-3 rich diets to better skin elasticity, especially for those over 50. Emma, a 50-year-old designer, was frustrated with dull, dry skin. She tried every cream with no luck. I suggested adding walnuts to her morning yogurt. 3 months later, her skin was smoother and she was getting compliments everywhere. Emma laughed. Who needs fancy serums? Walnuts are a natural way to shine. Add them to your diet and watch your skin light up. Let's tackle weight management next. 6. Weight control made easy. Worried about calories? Don't be Walnuts are your ally. Their fiber, protein, and healthy fats keep you full, stabilize blood sugar, and curb cravings. A 2017 study in diabetes, obesity, and metabolism found that walnuts reduce hunger by activating brain areas tied to appetite control. Plus, some of the fat isn't absorbed, so you get fewer calories than you think. David, a 40-year-old IT consultant, was stuck snacking on chips late at night, derailing his weight loss goals. I suggested swapping for 5 to 8 walnuts. 2 months later, he lost 8 pounds and felt in control. David said, "These nuts are my secret weapon." Pair walnuts with an apple for a satisfying, guilt-free snack you'll love. Now, let's boost your immunity. 7. A stronger immune system. Your immune system is your shield, and walnuts fortify it with vitamin E, polyphenol, zinc, and selenium. These nutrients reduce inflammation and support immune cells, especially as you age. A 2020 study in Nutrient showed that antioxidant-rich foods like walnuts strengthen immunity in older adults. Linda, a 60-year-old retiree, was catching colds constantly. It was wearing her down. I recommended walnuts as a daily snack. A year later, she was getting sick less often and recovering faster. Linda said, "I feel like I got my strength back." Walnuts are like armor for your immune system. Try them and stay healthy. Let's talk about sleeping better. 8. Sweet dreams with walnuts. Struggling to sleep? Walnuts might be your answer. They contain melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, and magnesium, which calms your nerves. A 2019 study in Nutrients found that melatonin-rich foods improve sleep quality, especially for those over 50. Michael, a 58-year-old lawyer, was battling insomnia that left him exhausted. Sleeping pills weren't working. I suggested 5 walnuts before bed. Within weeks, he was sleeping through the night and waking up refreshed. Michael said, "It's like nature's lullaby." Eat walnuts in the evening for sweeter dreams. You'll wake up energized. Now, let's explore reproductive health. 9. Supporting fertility. Whether you're planning a family or just want to stay healthy, walnuts deliver. Their omega-3s, zinc, and selenium support hormone production, ovulation, and sperm quality. A 2012 study in Biology of Reproduction showed that men who ate walnuts had better sperm vitality. Anna and Mark, a couple in their late 30s, were trying to conceive. It was a tough journey. I suggested walnuts. Anna in smoothies, Mark in trail mix. 6 months later, Anna's cycles were more regular, and Mark's sperm motility improved. Walnuts gave them hope. Add them to your diet for a natural boost. Let's get practical with how to enjoy walnuts. 10. Making walnuts your daily habit. Ready to make walnuts part of your life? Here's how to do it, and it's so easy you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Sprinkle 5 to 8 walnuts on oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie bowl for a crunchy breakfast. Toss them into a salad with greens, berries, and feta for a heart-healthy lunch. Keep raw, unsalted walnuts in your bag for a quick, satisfying snack. Blend walnuts into a pesto or sprinkle on roasted veggies for a nutty dinner. Top ice cream or fruit salad with walnuts for a healthy dessert. Stick to 5 to 8 walnuts a day to keep calories in check. Choose raw, unsalted ones for maximum benefits, and store them in an airtight container to stay fresh. A quick heads up, if you have a nut allergy, skip walnuts. They can cause serious reactions. Got a sensitive stomach? Start with 2 to 3 nuts and see how you feel. On blood thinners? Check with your doctor, as vitamin E might interact. Walnuts are versatile and delicious. You'll find a way to love them. Now, let's meet more people who've changed their lives with walnuts. Let's bring this to life with more stories from my patients. Everyday folks who found big changes with a small habit. Lisa's memory revival. Lisa, a 68-year-old librarian, was heartbroken when she started forgetting book titles she'd known for years. She feared losing her sharp mind. I suggested walnuts in her breakfast cereal. 6 months later, she was recalling novels with ease and leading her book club again. Lisa said, "I feel like my old self." A handful a day can keep your mind vibrant. James's heart health win. James, a 55-year-old truck driver, had high cholesterol and a family history of heart disease. He was nervous about his future. I recommended walnuts with an apple as a snack. A year later, his cholesterol dropped 20%, and he felt stronger on the road. James said, "Nuts saved my heart." Consistency with walnuts can protect your lifeline. Rachel's radiant transformation. Rachel, a 49-year-old mom, was tired of dull skin. Creams weren't working. I told her to add walnuts to her smoothies. 3 months later, her skin was glowing, and she went makeup-free with confidence. Rachel laughed. Who needs Botox? Walnuts are your skin's natural ally. After 20 years as a doctor, I've seen countless patients transform their lives with simple changes, and walnuts are one of the easiest and most powerful. Clara, Tom, Maria, and others show us that a handful of these humble nuts can sharpen your mind, strengthen your heart, and bring a glow to your skin. They're not a cure-all, but they're a gift from nature, packed with nutrients that work together to nourish your whole body. Whether you're 30 or 80, starting this habit now can pave the way for a healthier future. Here's what I've learned in my 2 decades of practice. 1. Small habits make a big difference. Just 5 to 8 walnuts a day can transform your brain, heart, and more. 2. Nature's foods like walnuts deliver nutrients in a way supplements can't, supporting your entire body. 3. Everyone's unique, so listen to your body. Check with a doctor if you have allergies or take certain medications. 4. Start today, and walnuts will support you for years to come, no matter your age. 5. Health is connected. What helps your gut lifts your mood, and walnuts tie it all together. Now it's your turn, friend. Pick up a handful of walnuts and try something simple. Sprinkle them on your morning yogurt, toss them into a salad, or enjoy them as a bedtime snack for better sleep. Share your story in the comments. How do you love eating walnuts? What health goals are you chasing? Where are you watching from? Your experience could inspire someone else to start their walnut journey. If this video sparked something in you, hit that like button, subscribe for more health tips, and share it with a friend who needs a boost. Let's build a community of walnut lovers and make health simple, delicious, and fun, starting right now. But before we part ways, let's dive a bit deeper. There's so much more to walnuts than meets the eye, from the fascinating science behind their benefits to their rich history and exciting future. Ready to uncover the full story of this incredible nut? Let's explore. Walnuts are more than just a healthy snack. They're a marvel of nature with a story that spans science, culture, and even the future of health. Let's take a closer look at what makes them so extraordinary. The biochemistry of walnuts. Walnuts are a nutritional symphony. Their omega-3s, particularly ALA, reduce inflammation and strengthen cell membranes, supporting everything from your brain to your heart. Polyphenol, like ellagic tannins, transform into urolithins in your gut, fighting inflammation and potentially even disease. Fiber keeps your digestion smooth, while magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E bolster bones, immunity, and more. It's as if walnuts were designed to nourish every part of you. Walnuts in history and culture. Walnuts have been cherished for centuries. In ancient Persia, they were called royal nuts, reserved for their nourishing power. In Chinese medicine, they're valued for supporting brain and kidney health. In the Mediterranean, they're a staple of a diet linked to low heart disease rates. My own family used walnuts in everything from desserts to morning porridge, a tradition I now see backed by science. It's amazing how this nut connects us across time and cultures. Creative walnut recipes. Looking for new ways to enjoy walnuts? Blend them with a touch of honey for a creamy walnut butter spread that's perfect on toast. Mix them with dates and cocoa for homemade energy bites that fuel your day. Stir crushed walnuts into lentil soup for a rich, nutty depth. Or bake a loaf of walnut zucchini bread for a nutrient-packed treat. With so many options, you'll never run out of ways to love walnuts. Busting myths. Worried about calories? A small handful, 5 to 8 walnuts, is all you need. Don't love the taste? Pair them with sweet fruits or blend into a pesto for a flavor twist. Allergic to other nuts? Walnuts are unique, but check with your doctor to be safe. Whatever your concern, there's a way to make walnuts work for you. Start small and discover what feels right. Walnuts and public health. As chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes rise, walnuts offer a simple, affordable solution. They're easy to add to any diet, from school lunches to office snacks. Imagine a world where walnuts are a daily habit. Fewer hospital visits, healthier communities. As a doctor, I believe this little nut could lighten the load on our healthcare systems and bring more vitality to our lives. The future of walnuts. The science of walnuts is still unfolding. Researchers are exploring optimal serving sizes, their role in conditions like Alzheimer's, and how processing affects their benefits. While we wait for more answers, the evidence we have is clear. Walnuts are a smart, safe choice for your health. By adding them to your diet today, you're not just nourishing your body, you're staying ahead of the curve.